case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
Andrews v. State was a landmark 1871 case that unfolded before the Tennessee Supreme Court, revolving around the line between personal rights to bear arms and the government's role in restricting potentially harmful use of weaponry. The Tennessee law, constituting a ban on carrying certain weapons in both public and private spaces, stood in the crosshairs of the courtroom. The Attorney General of Tennessee upheld conviction in the constitutionality of the law. The argument was pitched that the Second Amendment guaranteeing citizens the right to possess and wield arms only limited federal governmental interference, and did not impede on the state's rights to enact similar legislations. Contrarily, as per the Tennessee Constitution, while citizens were granted the right to keep and bear arms, the extent of this right was argued to be subject to society's general welfare and confined to weapons that were commonly in use for personal defense. The court was tasked with the challenge of deeming the constitutionality of the Tennessee law in question, one that sought to regulate and penalize the possession and use of specific weapons. Initially, the court declared the indictments as ambiguous due to the lack of clarity regarding the type of weapon involved, leaving the verity of their legality under the statute in a gray area. This outcome led to the reversal of the cases and their remittance back to the lower courts, thereby upholding citizens' rights to utilize weapons for self-defense, unless regulated by legislation. Yet one outlier in this legal dialogue was Judge Sneed, who stood opposed to the idea of placing limitations on the powers of the 1870 law, notedly dissenting from his peers on the bench. The case left a defining imprint on the interpretation of constitutional gun rights, intertwining the individual's right to self-defense and the state's duty to society's overall safety.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.